interrupt our regular programming to bring you this special Cool Oldies 1450 sports presentation.
Hawks inbound. Leonard breaks the press. Leonard goes straight to the basket. Kicks out to McGinley. He takes it in. Right hand finger roll can't go, but Leonard in the air with the putback. Howington tried to slam it down, and it rattles out. Back the other way. Ambush makes him pay.
And look at it, Coach Manny. It's like it's 5 seconds left. Just hold the daggone ball.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Catoctin High School, home of the Cougars. We're ready for the Tuesday night lights here at Catoctin with some boys basketball. FSK is visiting here. Catoctin hosting Francis Scott Key. The Eagles come to town, and we're expecting a high-flying contest between the Eagles and the Cougars here. My name's Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play, joined here at courtside with Coach Rick Little. Coach, did you have a good weekend?
Certainly did. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much. Valentine's weekend.
To the Cougars court as the
All right, so we've got the starters listed. Both teams are in front of their respective huddle. They're getting ready to introduce the Catoctin Cougars. These two teams are looking. There's some things here tonight that are important for both of these teams. Would you explain them to me in terms of the playoffs, which are only 2 weeks away?
Yep. The winner of this game has the possibility to move all the way up to the 4th spot in the 6-team region. What that would mean is they get to host a first-round playoff game. They come in with records aren't so strong, neither Catoctin or Francis Scott Key, but there's a 3-team mix-up between FSK, Catoctin, and South Carroll, all down there with 2 and 3 wins in the state level that count towards the playoffs. So this is actually a very big game. This is the only matchup between Catoctin and Francis Scott Key. So if Catoctin would able to win this and they end the season tied, they get the head-to-head tiebreaker and be up in 4th place.
Understood. And these two teams played each other almost a year ago to the day. FSK came away with the W, 8.68-60. So good matchup. We hope to have a competitive game for you here tonight.
Well, that's a lot of points. In the research I've been doing, both teams have been struggling to score. Catoctin comes in averaging 40 points per game, and Francis Scott Key 47. So let's hope both teams break their season average. They're introducing the Catoctin Cougars, number 3, 5'9" senior Cooper Wiles, 6-foot senior, number 10, Zachary Williams, followed by 6'2" junior, number 12, Gabe Contreras,
number 12, Gabe Contreras,
number 30, Nate Moreland, 6'5" sophomore.
And then finally a new starter, number 35, Tanner Shore, the 5'11" junior guard, will get her first start here in a while tonight.
Yep, Francis Scott Key, number 1, Braden Campbell, a 5'11" senior, number 3, Stephen Data, a 6'4" senior, Cooper Little, a 6'1" senior, Augie Betron, a 6'5" senior, and Owen Watkins, a 6'1" senior. And now, quick break for the national anthem.
Remove your hats for the play.
Thermont is amazing. Not only do they support local high school sports on the radio, but they have great food, great fun, and they constantly serve our community. in so many ways. Check out their Facebook page, American Legion Post 168, to find out about their exciting events. And be sure to say thank you for supporting our local community. And don't you forget to say thank you every time you see them for their selfless sacrifice in military service to our country. Thanks, American Legion Post 168. We salute you.
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation. Travel by train. Yes, consider traveling around the United States on Amtrak. Traveling by train is a lot less of a headache than taking a plane, and you'd be surprised how many places you can go on an Amtrak. And there's no passports or IDs needed. Find out how to get where you're going as soon as tomorrow by train. Call the Amtrak Travel Hotline right now. We'll book your trip and email your tickets within minutes. Skip the drive to the airport and skip the lines. Call right now to book your Amtrak reservations. We service most of the United States. Do something new. Travel by Amtrak today.
800-328-4046. 800-328-4046. 800-328-4046. That's 800-328-4046.
All right, we are back here live at courtside, Catoctin High School, the boys basketball, and we were supposed to do these games earlier, but the weather wreaked havoc with the schedule, so our first opportunity to get in a boys basketball game for our hometown Catoctin Cougars here this season. Looking forward to it as both teams are in the center circle, and there's the tip-off, goes to Catoctin. Number 12, Gabe Contreras, will bring it across midcourt, down on the right side. Looking for the cutter to the high post, shot from the wing, in and out. Knocked out of bounds, Cougars ball.
Cooper Wiles with the three-point attempt from the right wing. FSK in a 1-2-2 half-court zone. Now it looks like they drop back to a 2-3 on the baseline out of bounds.
Over to Contreras on the left side. He lobs it in. Back to Contreras they go. Working around the perimeter. Wow, a shoulder shot for number 3, Cooper Wiles, from way out front of the arc. And it goes off to the right. And we've got a foul already in the backcourt as FSK was just bringing the ball up.
Number 30,
Nate Moreland tried to get a backcourt steal. Foul created.
Cooper Little signals the play as he brings it across midcourt in the center circle, down on the right side to Watkins. Watkins inside to Cooper. He does the reverse layup. It doesn't go. And we've got a save. FSK keeps the ball. Working around the perimeter. Campbell inside to Watkins. They kick it back out front. Good over-the-top defense knocked away by Moreland.
9 on the shot clock for the Eagles.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds. FSK with the turnover.
Ball out of bounds. It'll be Cougars.
Solid defensive possession there by the hometown Cougars.
Williams in to Contreras.
Full court zone pressure.
Little zone press. Lobbed into the half court. They bring it across. They break the press. Contreras down on the right side to Wiles. Back over to Contreras. High post. Kick out to Wiles from the corner. Shot. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound. Cougars. Zachary Williams over to Wiles. Wiles to Contreras. Back to Wiles. He goes hot to the baseline. Lobbed inside. From the corner, there's the shot. It's good. Gabe Contreras with the tray.
Short, 35.
Short, thank you.
Yep.
Working off the pick, the pivot. Around the Little. Little to Campbell. He goes baseline, knocked away and stolen by the Cougars. Contreras
brings there by Moreland. High post.
Good ball movement by the Cougars as they work around. Wiles pulls the trigger from way out front. Short off the rim, off the glass, no good. Rebound FSK. Little brings it up, down on the left side. Number 12 pulls the trigger. Watkins can't get the three. Wiles brings it across midcourt. Back to Contreras, top of the key. Working the left side now. Into Shorb. Contreras to Wiles in the corner. He shoots. Rims in and out. Put back is, looks like number 30. Nate Moreland with the putback gets fouled. He'll shoot two.
Good offensive possession, the Cougars. Good ball movement. Moreland working hard there at the high post.
Oop. He throws a little hard off that back iron. Misses the first one. He'll shoot one.
For the Eagles.
3 minutes gone in this quarter. Only 2 points on the board, make it 3. Cougars on top.
So they called Shorb's jump shot a 2, not a 3. Catoctin in half-court man-to-man defense. Good help. Oh, and got a
traveling violation. Crowd helped the ref on that one.
We were talking pregame this lineup for Francis Scott Key. Interestingly, gentlemen with the higher scoring average.
Right into the press, they steal it.
Did not start. So it started kind of a senior-laden lineup. We'll see how quickly he moved to the higher scoring underclassmen for the Eagles.
Straight to the hoop. Double clutch. No good. Rebound Williams. Long down court outlet. Shot. It's off. Rebound FSK. Little holds up. Now he brings it up. Knocked away. Little gets it back.
Contreras good on-ball defense.
Number 11, Austin Bertrand, drains the three.
Number 11, Austin Bertrand.
Coming back the other way, straight to the hoop. I believe it was Contreras. Has it knocked out of bounds. Cougars ball.
Into the game, number 2, Colin Cousins, along with 20, Elijah Dawson for the Eagles.
Straight to the hoop.
Oh,
yeah.
Phantom foul.
Yep, phantom foul is right because he backed off.
Yep, and the bad news is, though, that's Nate's second personal foul.
So Moreland comes out.
Foul number 30, Nate Moreland.
No, he doesn't. They won't let him come out. Coach Wagner's chirping at the ref for that call. And don't blame him.
Connor Smith set to come in. 6'6" junior for the Cougars, replacing Moreland.
So Dawson makes the first one. Not sure what the holdup is here. All right, here we go. Dawson makes them both. First lead of the game for the Eagles, 5-3. Williams to Wiles, cross court. He goes top of the key. Fires it down on the left side to Contreras. Tipped away. Cougars get it back. Contreras into Moreland.
Got it.
Shot from the corner. Oh, it rims in and out.
Good offensive rebound by Connor Smith. Then he's hit on the putback.
So Smith will shoot 2.
Foul number 3.
As the tall number 44, 6'6" junior, walks to the free throw line at the 3:17 mark of the first period.
And that's 2 fouls on the Eagles, Steven Dada.
Got it.
And into the game, sophomore Landon Horton, 6'3" sophomore, the leading scorer and leading rebounder on this Eagles team with 10.6 points per game and 9.2 rebounds per game.
Off to the right a little bit. Good rebound. Number 10 fires it back out front. Contreras rims in and out. No good. Rebound FSK. Dawson brings it up. Down on the left side they go. Cutter into the lane. Kick out to the corner. Shot. Short. And a whistle.
That's not out of bounds.
I know.
Ball out of bounds.
Cougars ball. Turnover on the call off the glass, side of the glass. From the corner, Williams penetrates. Kick out to Contreras. He dribbles into the other corner. Now inside they go to Smith, and he's fouled. It's on the floor. That's going to go on 21. There's a 12.
22 Landon Horton.
22.
Oh, 22. Okay. Wiles pulls the trigger. That's his fourth shot from outside, and he's 0 for 4.
Actually, Michael, sixth.
Sixth shot? Thank you.
That's the only thing I track is three-point field goal attempts.
I missed that one.
So I know.
From the top of the key, three-pointer, nothing but net. FSK's Conlon Cousins shows him how it's done.
Designed shot, elevator screen at the foul line, shuts the door, wide open, Colin Cousins with the three.
Working down in the corner, lob inside to Smith. He shoots the 5-footer. It's good.
Nice shot. That's a tough shot from the baseline, that mid-range.
Nice, picks his pocket. Great steal by Contreras, and he puts it in, and it's off to the left. And we've got a whistle, so Gabe's going to have to shoot two the hard way.
They're going to call basket interference.
Oh, so the shot counts.
We'll see.
No, he's going to the free throw.
I know. Shot counts. He'll shoot one. Foul goes to Landon Horton.
Wow, you're right. So it's interference. You can't get in that plane, that cone above the rim when the ball's in there. So that's basket interference.
And a technical, which I'm shocked. And then violation. Oh, too soon.
Yeah, Connor Smith left the lane too soon before the free throw was shot. So a free throw violation on the Cougars gives the ball over to FSK, tied at 8 apiece. Dawson brings it across, down on the left side. Bertrand. Back to Campbell. From the wing, the shot, in and out, rolls, loose ball on the floor, scramble. Bertrand Campbell comes up with it. Campbell, he penetrates, nothing there. Back out, they go on the left side. Shot on the run, blocking foul, it's on the floor. It's on a Cougar, let's see who.
Number 10.
It's about against Zachary Williams. As FSK steps out, the Eagles will inbound. Out front to Dawson. He pulls up, shoots the jumper at the free throw line. No good. Rebound, Eagles. Back again. He tries it a second time. This time bank shot, no good. Rebound, Connor Smith. Smith to Williams. Williams looks for help from Braden Rickard. His first minutes.
5'9", ninth grader for the Cougars, running the point.
Skip pass. Contreras pulls the trigger. Short off the rim. He follows his own shot. Doesn't get it, but FSK maintains control off the boards. Quickly down court, straight to the hoop. Off the glass, no good. Ball rolls off his foot. Number 11, Bertrand, can't control it, and they turn it over to Catoctin. 32 seconds on the clock in the first.
See if Catoctin works the clock down towards the bottom of the shot clock, not giving the Eagles an opportunity after the attempt by the Cougars.
Cougars have the ball tied up at 8 apiece. They isolate. Contreras, bounce pass inside to Zachary. He goes with the spinning fadeaway. It doesn't drop. 10 seconds to go. Quickly down court. FSK scores. Great transition.
Yeah, just too soon on the offensive attempt by the Cougars.
And so at the end of one full period of play here at Catoctin High School, the FSK Eagles 10, Catoctin Cougars 8. Will be right back.
Center of Life Chiropractic has moved. That's right. Dr. John and his team have moved out behind his old office to the new office on 103 Park Avenue in Thurmont. You can still park in the back lot and walk across Park Avenue to his office. Center of Life Chiropractic is open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. To check out their schedule, go to centeroflife.us. Once again, that's centeroflife.us. Back pain, neck pain, rehab, and more. Dr. John is the best there is. Stop by Center of Life Chiropractic and get an adjustment to your life today.
All right, we are back here live at courtside. 8 minutes up on the clock for the second period here of action. We've got a really good competitive game so far.
We had a late substitution. I think Cooper Wiles was spotted with some blood. But here we go with the Eagles with the ball.
Dawson, handoff to Cousins. He's knocked to the ground, no whistle. Back over to Campbell. Kick out at the free throw line. Pull-up shot. Jump shot doesn't go. Knocked out front. FSK recovers. Dawson signals the play. They set the pick at the high post. Straight in he goes. Little runner. It's good.
Dawson, 6'10" grader, strong with the ball. They cleared out the right side for him, and he completed the play.
Williams lobs it into the corner. Baseline. Kick out to the corner. Number 32 shoots. Braden Rickard. The three doesn't go. Straight back the other way to the hoop. No good. Rebound Contreras. Contreras pushes the ball down the right side. Looking. He stutter steps, drives, shoots, and it's blocked out of bounds.
Augie Bertrand there, the 6'5" senior, just swatted that one against the wall. Augie, a good left-handed jump shooter.
Rickard from the corner, there it is, he got his range.
Coach Michael Wagner brings him in off the bench to start the second quarter, and he knocks down a three.
Into the paint, back out front, shot from number 21, hard off the glass. Cougars control it. Adam Gaiman in the game now for the Eagles. Contreras directing traffic, top of the key, down on the left side to Williams, looking inside. He lobs it into Connor Smith, and Smith had just started to move, and we've got a whistle out of bounds as Smith takes one in the mouth.
Foul number 1, Braden Campbell.
Braden Campbell going after the ball, and the back of his head hit against, who is it, Smith? No, yeah, Connor Smith's mouth. Everybody seems okay.
Contreras to Rickard. Rickard back to Contreras. He signals. High post, lobs it inside to Williams to try to steal it from him. Williams powers it back, turns, spins, and drives in. And we've got a whistle and a foul. No, it's a traveling violation called.
Yep. Zachary trying to power through the double team. Little stumble.
Limping a little bit on that right leg. FSK into Dawson. 12-11, the Eagles have the lead at the 5:48 mark of the first half. Dawson signals the play, top of the key, drifts right. Looking. Back out front to Bertrand. Bertrand drives, no good, but he's fouled. So the 6'5" senior will shoot two.
Foul number Zach Williams for the
That's Zach's second personal by my account.
Left-hander gives you a really nice looking foul shot there with nothing in net for Bertrand. Into the game comes Aiden Pierre. Bertrand gets both foul shots.
Francis Kaki now in a full court man-to-man pressure.
Contreras brings it across midcourt on the right side. Now he goes left. Guarded by Bertrand. Fires it down inside.
Got the mismatch.
To Shorb. They shoot and it's missed. Eagles ball.
Yeah. I'd like to see Connor do a drop step there. 6'6", he was being defended by a much shorter Eagle. Didn't take advantage of the height to the fadeaway jumper.
They set the pick top of the key. No pick and roll there, so they go back around the left side. Shot from the wing, rims in and out. Rebound Smith. Smith to Contreras down the left side. He crosses midcourt, signals the play. And now they work over to Tanner Shorb. Back to Contreras. Now a whistle underneath. And there's going to be a foul on Dawson, I believe.
Yep. 6-foot Dawson trying to guard the 6'6" Connor Smith. Just trying to work for some leverage. Called for a push.
foul number 20, Elijah Dawson.
Contreras will inbound from underneath his own basket. Wide open, the 5-footer is way too far. Smith can't get the jumper. And Dawson brings it down quickly into the lane. Shot from out front, it's good. Bertrand with the bucket.
Bertrand racking up the points here early. Midway through the second, I think he's already in double figures.
16-11, Eagles have the lead. 4:24 to go in the second period. Shore, bounce pass inside to Smith. Has it knocked away and stolen. Pierre comes up and shoots and scores.
Good effort by Pierre. Got that misplaced shot. Somehow it found the bottom of the net for him.
Down the right side. Little takes it on. Back out front to Cousins, over to Little. Dawson has it. To Bertrand in the wing. Bertrand drives to the foul throw. Shoots it over in the corner. It rims in and out. Put back is good. Number 3, Dada, gets fouled on the putback, and he'll shoot the and one now.
Yeah. Shorb got caught behind him, a little bit of a push. Dada finishes the offensive rebound through the contact, earns one foul shot.
Got it. 6-point lead now for the Eagles here as they come out strong in this second period. Rifled inside, knocked away by the defense. Eagles have it, and a whistle timeout on the floor.
30-second timeout.
FSK. Why would he call a timeout when his team was running the break there?
Saw something we didn't like.
Okay.
Talk about their defense. Up 6. You score here, you're up 3 possessions. So a lot of things you could see, and I think one thing Catocton's trying to do is, against this man-to-man defense of the Eagles, a lot of screens, and then the Eagles are switching, so there's a lot of mismatches. You see if the Cougars can take advantage of it, or if Coach saw that too, and they're having that discussion.
Yeah. You can see with the body language of Coach Wagner exactly what he's telling Smith.
Yep.
All right, back into the game we go.
We'll see if Coach Chesley for the Eagles doesn't dial up a design play as they did previously for number 2, Cousins, out of a timeout.
Cousins in the cutter. Right by Wiles he goes, and he's fouled after making the bucket. What a play. You nailed it. Called that one perfectly, Coach.
Yep. Just went to a 5-out set, hit a little elbow screen. Cousins with a real hard attack to the basket. Nice interior pass. He finishes. Connor Smith picks up the foul.
Makes a free throw. Pierre into Wiles. Wiles down the right side. Between the legs. Rifles it over to Contreras. He goes down the right side. Looking. Pierre gives him help. Doesn't need it. Over to Smith. Pierre on the cutter.
That's a try.
And travel on Pierre.
Traveling on the Cougars.
So Coach Wagner sees what's happening. Gets Nate Moreland back into the game with his 2 personal fouls. A bit risky, but got to try to stay within touch. They're down 9 after trailing only 2 at the end of the first quarter.
Watson fires it down on the left side. Into the lane. Straight to the hoop. Scoop shot is good. Number 12, Owen Watkins with the bucket.
Number 12.
The Eagles found something on that elbow screen. Cougars need a better help or switch off on that.
Wiles shoots the 3 and misses. They get the rebound back, so the Cougars maintain a new fresh clock and possession. Contreras holding it.
Say, got a dribble.
Wiles takes a look and he shoots again. No good. He shoots again. He gets a rebound this time. He finally gets it.
Shooter shoot. He must have the green light. Good for him. Cooper Wiles knocks a 3.
Don't give up is the adage there.
Yep.
Nice play. Smith knocks it away. Underneath. Working around. Good ball movement by the Eagles. 10 seconds on the shot clock. From the wing, Watkins penetrates. Kick out to the corner. There's the shot. It's good. So the 3 from the corner. Who was it? I didn't see it.
Number 12, Owen Watkins.
Okay. And they jump out to an 11-point lead here. The 1:30 mark, and there it's knocked away. The Eagles have it back.
Connor Smith is dead tired for the Cougars.
No good on the drive. Rebound over to Contreras. Cougars over to Wiles. He wanted to shoot. He couldn't get the ball in his hand. That kid shoots from everywhere, doesn't he? In the basket off the glass. Nice one by Shore.
Nate Moreland.
Nate Moreland.
Yep. Cougars need a stop and a score here going in halftime.
Cousins.
That elbow screen.
Out to Watkins. Looking for the cutter. It's not there. Watkins. Back to Little. Cousins pulls the trigger. No good. Rebound. And then, wow.
Dawson on the second chance opportunity.
Dawson puts another 3 in. And just like that, the Eagles go up 30-18. Wiles shoots off the glass. It's in. That was from his shoulder. Didn't even look like he was ready to shoot it. Watkins pulls the trigger at the buzzer. Off to the right, no good. And at the end of 16 minutes of action here, the FSK Eagles 30, the Catoctin Cougars 21. We'll be right back for your first half wrap-up after this.
50 years. Winner 9 years in a row for the best of the best in Frederick County. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your yard from a dream to reality. Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you're looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your outdoor space, call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping. When you deserve the best, get the best.
All right, we're back here live. Coach there, running and gunning out there tonight, but all of a sudden, it's just starting to drop for the Eagles. They're starting to get the range, a couple of really nice threes, but most importantly, that elbow screen you talked about was working.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what Francis Scott Key and Coach Chesley is doing. His reserves are really good basketball players. He's bringing in, and maybe he's working them towards next year. Started some seniors, brought in underclassmen, and that played a good bit of that second quarter. Hit some shots, really, as you mentioned this on air. Great ball movement off the screens and stuff. Exploded for 20 second quarter points. Did the Eagles and the underclassmen on the floor. Not to push Bertrand out of the way, but he's the lone senior, comes in averaging 7.7 points a game. I think he's already beyond that average. That left-handed jump shot, beautiful foul shot, and he's long. I mean, yeah, he's 6'5", but he seems even longer than that. Really athletic, jumps well. I'm impressed with the FSK Eagles. I'm sitting here thinking, this team's only won 4 games all year. You know, is it a process? Is it trust the process?
Yeah.
And these underclassmen are now just starting to get in the groove of varsity basketball, playing at this high level. But I'll tell you what, they're pretty dang good.
They certainly are, and they're long, tall, and fast, quick. They push the ball up the floor quickly, playing good defense as well.
Yeah, and when they run that half-court set, they sprint through those cuts. Sometimes that's hard to get young men and young women to do, is full speed through those cuts. You know, what I used to try to teach the kids that I coach is, in basketball, it's the first 2 steps.
Yeah.
Explode off those 2 steps, and then you can glide through your cuts.
Right.
But explode, and Francis Scott Key's doing that with those young guys.
So what does Coach Wagner got to do to get his Cougars back on track here in the second half?
I think you got to play zone. They cannot defend this offense from Francis Scott Key.
In man.
You know, in man.
Yeah.
I don't think they're athletic enough. I don't think they're big enough. You know, it's almost like Key has them at every position, height-wise, other than Connor Smith, and he's dead tired. He played because they got in foul trouble. Moreland, they kind of had to play Connor Smith play a few more minutes than he's used to in the half. So he needs to recover so he can get on the floor. Him and Moreland together are a good combination at the 4-5, but you know, the guard play, I don't think the Cougars can defend the Eagles.
Yeah, and obviously the Cougars need to work their offense a little bit more. They're really just, when you're throwing up buckets that you haven't got a prayer of making, you're not working your offense.
Well, clearly the three-point shot is a part of the Catoctin Cougars offense. I have them unofficially for 2 for 13. That's not going to get it done, whereas the Eagles are 4 for 8.
Yeah, there you go. That's really the difference in the game right there. All right, we'll take our break. We'll be back for the third quarter in just a few minutes. Relaxing, take some time. Those cheerleaders just got off the floor, so we'll do that too.
At Thermont Country Kitchen, one recent diner summed it up perfectly.
This place is so good, the words are hard to find. It's a wonderful small-town diner with awesome food and great service.
Thermont Country Kitchen is located on Water Street and downtown Thurmont. Open weekdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember when Grandma used to say, if you're looking for a great restaurant, follow the locals. And that's exactly what you'll find at Thurmont Country Kitchen. A wonderful mixture of out-of-town guests, travelers up and down Route 15, and the locals who love Country Kitchen's award-winning roasted chicken. Homemade cooking at its finest, with lots of sweets and goodies at the counter to go. Country Kitchen is a great place for birthday parties, meetings, or just to take the family when you're out and about. Their huge menu has something for everybody, and their warm country home atmosphere and small-town charm will take you back to simpler times. Thurmont Country Kitchen, satisfying and delicious. You'll feel right at home at Thurmont Country Kitchen. Thurmont Country Kitchen is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics on the radio.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Sue Guzman. Veteran civil rights leader Jesse Jackson has died. Jesse, who was an aide to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. during the 1960s, a former presidential candidate and founder of the Rainbow Push Coalition, passed away following a long illness with his family by his side early today in Chicago. He was 84. Jackson had dealt with a rare progressive neurodegenerative disorder after being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2017. U.S. and Iran holding a second round of nuclear talks in Geneva today as tensions are on the rise in the region. Comes as U.S. ramps up its military presence. U.S. is also hosting talks with envoys from Russia, Ukraine, and Geneva, Switzerland, hoping to end the nearly 4-year-long Russia-Ukraine war. America's listening to Fox News. Your local news for the cool oldies 1450 listening area. Another solar facility project has been announced 1 mile east of Liberty Town. The project will be located on 28 acres of land off Liberty Road on Bessie Clemson Road. This will be a small solar facility with only 5 megawatts output proposed. The Bessie Clemson Road project is the 5th application for a certificate of public convenience pending before the Maryland Public Service Commission in that area. A virtual public hearing will take place on February 23rd at 6 p.m. Concerned citizens can register to speak at the hearing by going to the Maryland Public Service Commission's website at psc.state.md.us website. If approved construction is planned to begin in October of this year, keep it tuned right here for late-breaking news, weather, and traffic on Cool Oldies 1450 THU.
Good afternoon. This is Julio Flores. The Capitals remain off for the Winter Olympics. Wash will be back on the ice February 25th. For a home game against the Flyers, the Caps lost their first meeting in Philadelphia 4-2 earlier this month. Washington at 65 points this season, were behind the final Eastern Conference wildcard spot. The men's college basketball season continued yesterday. Maryland lost to Rutgers 68-57 on the road. Darius Adams led the Terrapins with 13 points. Townsend lost 72-71 at Monmouth. Dylan Williamson scored 27 points for the Tigers. The women's college basketball season continued yesterday. Number 17 Maryland beat 8th-ranked Ohio 76-75 on the road. Townsend lost 75-70 at William & Mary. Indiana Johnston led the Tigers for 31 points off the bench. And that's sports. I'm Lou Flores on the Maryland News Network.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brand you trust. We also have people who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top. Ace is the place to help for hardware, folks.
Head over to Cousins Ace Hardware today. Located on North Church Street in Thurmont, Cousins Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of high school athletics on the radio.
All right, we are back live. The halftime's over. 8 minutes on the clock in the third period here. Both teams out on the floor. Catoctin will inbound at half court.
Yeah, only down 9. If they score here, a 2 or a 3, you know, you think the Eagles are really in command, but
Wiles, there he goes. Shoots and misses. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. Cougars get it back. He's got the green light to shoot from anywhere, doesn't he?
yeah, that was 23 feet out. He does that old shoulder push.
Cougar ball.
You know, it doesn't have to be pretty if it goes in.
Nice inbound to Smith off the glass. It's good.
I don't know if he called bank on that or not, but it's open in 7-point game, 30-23. Here we go.
Down on the right side. Cousins. Rifled underneath. Little drives, then the kick out to the wing. Nice feed underneath. The runner is good.
That young man, Elijah Dawson, nice basketball player. Moves without the ball, shoots with confidence, good form. 6-foot sophomore, going to be around for a while for the Eagles.
Straight to the hoop. Oh! Number 35 on the Shorb on the drive. Has it blocked by the tall Eagles there. They got some tall guys in there.
Adam Beeman, good help side defense. Swats that and out of bounds.
Out front to Shorb. Over to Wiles.
Got to get out there.
Goes baseline. Stolen by Dawson. Outlet. Cousins scores.
Number 2.
Colin Cousins, 6.6 points per game. Well above, working on that average there.
Contreras sees a crease, goes to the basket, and he's fouled as he tries to get the shot off. Doesn't even get close, but he will from the free throw line for 2.
And that's second
Foul
personal
number 20, Elijah Dawson.
to Dawson.
For the Eagles. That sends
Gabe gets the first one.
You know, and we've seen Gabe on the football field. He's a great little athlete. I'd like to see him be a little more assertive, aggressive with the ball, trying to drive.
Got them both.
You know, if he drives and pulls the defense, dishes to his shooters, give them better open looks.
Little on the left side. Over to Guyman. Bertrand, he drives in the paint, shoots and puts it in nice and soft touch.
Yeah. Off that elbow screen again.
number 2.
Smith. Trying to go inside. Contreras has it blocked by Guyman, and that's a mismatch right there with Guyman on Contreras. He's got a head taller on.
Yeah, I think they got caught up there on the switch, and you got to recognize what and who is on you.
Wiles on the pick and roll. Williams tries to feed Smith, but the defense is there to knock it away.
Yep, good backside rotation again. Francis Scott Key, quick to the ball on defense.
Inside, underneath. Nice clutch play by Contreras. Can't get the bucket to drop, but he's fouled. He'll get a chance to shoot 2 again.
Got Bertrand up in the air.
Number 11 for the Eagles.
Swish.
That
Nothing but strings.
Gabe Contreras to the line to shoot.
10-point game now, 36-26 Eagles. Gabe to shoot 1. Missed it, in and out. Loose ball, tipped away. Guyman comes down with it. Guyman to Cousins. Cousins back to Little. He signals to play at midcourt. He goes right.
Now Catocton's in his zone. See if Gabe try to cut off that middle.
From the other side, Cousins pulls the trigger. Nothing there, but Guyman slips in for the rebound. The putback is no good. Williams goes after it. Ball's on the floor. Whistle, jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Eagles.
Jump ball, Eagles ball.
Checking in for the Eagles, Landon Horton, 6'3", 10th grader. 2 personal fouls, quick in the first half.
A lot of length in these Eagles, Coach. way out front to Watson. He fires it into the corner, and now they drift out. Cousins to Watson. Dawson, I mean. I keep calling him Watson. Dawson inside to Guyman, wide open underneath. Beautiful pass.
Good interior passing against the zone. Horton with the lay-in.
Contreras to Williams in the corner. Shore, bounce pass underneath. Knocked away, a whistle and a foul.
Got on the back.
Second
Foul number 21.
team foul on the Eagles.
Adam Geeman. And here we go. Nate Moreland makes his first entry of the second half.
Contreras, right idea, but it went off the fingertips of Smith and right into the hands of Little. Cousins has it. Cousins to Guyman. Back into the corner, wide open, shot, short, up in the air. Eagles pull it down, maintain possession. Little from the wing. Cross court to Dawson, shot from the corner. It rattles and drops. Cousins with the three.
Second made three of the evening for Conlon, and timeout to Stockton. Full timeout called by the Catoctin coach, Michael Wagner.
We'll take a step aside, take a break. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game.
Is the leader in high school sports broadcasting. Since 2008, we have broadcast more high school sporting events than any radio station in the four-state area. Football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Regular season playoffs and state championships from Southern PA to Brunswick, the Western Mountains of Maryland to the Eastern Shore. Cool Oldies 1450 THU is number one in high school sports broadcasting.
We're all busy with plenty of commitments. That's why Anytime Fitness is the perfect way to stay in shape. From either home or work, Anytime Fitness at Thurmont is always close by, and they're open 24/7. They can tailor a personalized training program to fit your workout needs. Anytime Fitness can also fashion a membership and payment plan that will be flexible enough for your on-the-go lifestyle. You'll love the 24-hour co-ed fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment designed to sculpt and tone you into shape. And when you're away from the Thurmont area, your membership guarantees you access to any of the over 1,000 clubs worldwide. Visit us at 130 Frederick Road to start your program today. Now you can stay healthy anytime with Anytime Fitness.
All right, Wiles takes the inbound, brings it across midcourt.
Full court man-to-man now by the Eagles.
Lobbed inside to Smith, has it stripped away again, and that foul's going to go on Cousins. He got
Actually,
Smith on the arm.
I think they called Little from behind on the push.
For the Eagles.
Cooper Little picks up his first personal.
Smith is chirping too, look at him. Smith with the ball, backing in, spins, turns, rifles it over to Moreland. Moreland loses the handle, back to Contreras. Contreras inside to Shorb. Shorb to Smith, he shoots, in and out. Rebound Guyman, Dawson down the left side, pushing the ball. To the hoop he goes. See the crease, kick out, knocked away.
Ball is tipped out of
Cougars ball.
It'll be Cougar ball.
Tight window there for that pass. Dawson tried to make a nice bounce pass. Got away from him.
Wiles brings it across midcourt quickly. Loses the ball on the floor. Gets it over to Contreras for the save. Gabe goes right hard. There's a reach-in foul. I'm not sure whether it was a block or a reach-in.
It's got to go number 5 with, well, what they used to tell me, Michael, is there's no such foul as reach-in. It has to be contact with a smack on the arm or a body block. Just because I reach in doesn't mean it's a foul.
Contreras.
So they say there's about 5 signals in basketball. One's
on the arm,
the hit,
blocking
the
foul,
block, or the push. And that's about it.
Those are the fouls. So Contreras makes the first one, he'll shoot one. short off the front of the rim. Rebound, number 22, Wharton. Horton over to Little. He pushes it. Dawson down the right side. Guyman, he spins and shoots on the run off the glass. No good. But Guyman is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
And that'll go on Nate Moreland, his third personal. Team's first here of the third quarter.
Foul number 30, Nate Moreland for the Cougars.
Guyman throws up a brick.
21 to the line to shoot 2 for the Eagles.
Moreland comes out. Williams back in, subbing Moreland. Guyman to shoot 1. Short off the rim. Wait, we've got a violation. Looks like a lane violation
on the Cougars.
On the Cougars. So Guyman will get 3 shots to make 2. Well, to make 1 now. And again, the Cougars will whistle the second time for a lane violation. So now the referee is talking to Smith, Connor Smith, and Smith steps out.
Actually, Gabe Contreras takes control of the situation. Told Connor to step to the other side and relax.
Guyman misses the... he gets his own putback on the missed foul shot as Smith hits the deck hard. And so that's really getting 2 the hard way, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you have, 4 shots to get 2?
Yep.
There's Wiles, he shoots, no good. Down the right side, over to Guyman. He dribbles once, picks it up. Underneath Cutter, Horton can't go, but the foul is called.
A late whistle, but Connor Smith on the foul. Landon Horton to the line.
I think they need to get Connor out and give him a little rest.
Yeah, he looks like he's exhausted again.
Well, not only that, but he's starting to lose control a little bit.
Yeah, getting frustrated.
Getting frustrated is what I mean, yeah.
See, looks like Nate's. And there we go. Coach
Horton.
Wagner saw that, alertly subbed Connor out.
Horton gets the roll. Smith comes out. He raises his hands like, what is going on out there?
So whatever he's doing on the step in of the box out is an infraction. He's breaking his plane.
Top of the key now. Loose ball on the floor. Eagles have it. Horton, he's tied up, pulls it back, pivots, kicks it out front. Lobbed inside, Horton scores.
No backside help on the man-to-man defense by the Cougars. Good lob pass in. Horton with the finish.
Wiles wants to shoot, can't get an opening. Over to Williams. Williams dribbles in. Wiles from the corner shoots that shoulder shot. And we've got a lane violation. 3 seconds on the Cougars.
No, it's a foul on Moreland, his 4th personal. Illegal contact on the box out. These 5 young men on the floor here for the Eagles. This is a formidable 5 players.
Lobbed inside, ball gets away on the floor. There's a scramble for it. Eagles get it back. Dawson drives the lane, tries to shoot, has it blocked. Contreras comes up with it. Gabe looking long. Down the right side, fires it to Wiles. Wiles shoots. Rebound, Horton.
That was a great defensive plays by Zachary Williams on the other end to block that driving layup attempt by the Eagles.
Pick and roll. Shot rims it out. We've got a foul. And I think Horton's going to shoot two.
That goes on Gabe.
46-27, Eagles with the lead. 1:08 in the third.
Another big quarter by the Eagles scoring-wise.
Horton misses the first one.
16 points so far.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Make it, it rimmed in and out, but they got the rebound. Cross-court shot from Cousins, and he nails the three.
Number 2 for
Condon Cousins, the junior guard with
He sets his feet, squares up nice, good release. I got him 3 for 5 unofficially.
Contreras sees a crease and goes for it, puts it all the way up for the left-handed lay-in and scores.
I like when he attacks the basket.
We got a whistle again. This time it's against FSK.
Foul number 20 for the Eagles.
On the Yes, you're exactly right. Elijah Dawson picks up his third personal.
Contreras takes the inbound. 30 seconds on the clock in the third. Down on the right side, Wiles looking. Rifles it inside to Williams. Williams backs in, turns. Tries to get the opening. Over on the wing he goes. Dribbling inside. Draws the double team. Shoots off the glass. No good. Pierre pulls down the rebound. Kicks it out. Wiles shoots the three. It's good.
Cooper Wiles for 3.
4, 3, 2, long three.
Oh, it hit the top of the rim. I mean the backstop. So not out of bounds, but not good either. So we'll put 8 up on the clock and step into the fourth period after this.
Nail Salon located in the Thermont Plaza Shopping Center on Church Street. Our trained professionals use the latest techniques to ensure your nails look flawless. It's in our name, Thermont Lux Nail Salon. Lux is a guarantee that you will feel luxurious after treating yourself to a classic manicure, pedicure, or nail art. Pamper yourself today. ThermontLuxNails.com. That's Thermont Lux, L-U-X-E, nails.com, and experience beauty and comfort you never imagined.
Yeah, there it is, the buzzer. We're back live. Cougars will inbound at half court. 49-32 is the score. The Eagles have the lead. 8 minutes to go in the game.
Francis got key 10 points in the first quarter and then exploded for 20 in the second, 19 in the third. Really efficient offense here in the second and third quarters for the Eagles.
Wiles into Contreras in the backcourt. Contreras brings it across. Guarded by Little. Picks up his dribble. Wiles shoots. Good! I think he's getting his range. So Cooper with back-to-back trays. Contreras almost picks the pocket of Little. But they get the good roll, and now there's a foul underneath that's going on Williams.
Yeah, a little too much contact there by Zachary. His third personal. So now Aiden Pierre is the big man in the lineup for the Cougars.
Wow. They work all the way around the perimeter, and Little pulls the trigger from the right side and drains a three. Wiles to Contreras. Contreras drifts left. They set the pick. The pick and roll is not there. Williams tries to save it. It hits the stanchion. Eagles ball.
Ball out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball.
A great show of just sportsmanship by Cooper Little as he checks on Contreras to make sure he's okay. On the right side now. Bertrand, he shoots in and out. Up in the air, loose ball. Moreland comes down with it. Contreras backs out. Bounce pass to Williams. In the corner. Rickard. Out front, Contreras. He goes off the pick. Goes all the way around the baseline, stops and does the turnaround, but it's partially blocked. And FSK comes up with it. We've got a jump ball. Great play by Williams.
Triple teamed in the backcourt. Cooper Little couldn't find anybody to throw to. Ball stays with the Eagles.
Into Bertrand. Bertrand hits. Wow. That was, yeah, you described that one because I can't get the words to do that one.
Good transition against the press break.
Smith for the Cougars.
Watkins made it all happen.
Yeah, and Horton got Connor Smith in the air after he rubbed him off his shoulder, finished, and the three-point play.
20-point lead again for the Eagles. Wiles loses the ball, gets it back. Down on the left side. Contreras shoots. Short off the front iron. Rebound Bertrand. Bertrand with the outlet to Cousins. Back to Bertrand. Now over here to the near side. And Watkins puts in the three.
Number 12 for the Eagles.
Fifth different Eagle to drop a three here this evening.
Wiles goes to the basket, shoots the runner, he's fouled, so Cooper will shoot two. They've got him listed as 5'9". There's no way that guy's 5'9".
Number 2 for the Eagles.
He's more like 5'6", 7 maybe.
The line to shoot two for the Cougars.
Cooper Wiles.
Well, maybe they're all just taller than we think. I mean, FSK listed Conlon Cousins as 5'11", standing over there.
Yep.
We have to go out there and stand up beside him and see.
Yeah, that's the way I'll do it. I'll just look him in the eyes and see what happens. Is he taller or shorter? I know what I am, so.
Yeah.
All right, it's in. Cooper makes the free throws. Little backs everybody off.
Yep. Full court man to man. Eagles pretty well coached. They kind of adapt and adjust to everything.
Good positioning. Wow, what a great putback by Little.
Number 5.
Very patient. Coach Brian Chesley still working his team.
Wiles shoots short. Rebound Horton. Hands off to Little. Little slows it down. 60 to 37. FSK on top. Bertrand lobs inside to Horton. Back out to Bertrand. He shoots. The left-hander is short. But Horton, nope.
23, and
yeah.
we don't have a 23.
We don't have a 23. I started to say Horton, then I saw the 3. Nice pass inside, and Horton scores. So 23, we don't know who that is, to 22 for the bucket.
Yeah, sorry we can't give the young man credit. Great
good assist.
Pass.
Cougars down on the left side. Into the paint, pull up. Nice runner by number 32, Rickard.
5'9", ninth grader Braden Rickard with a nice offensive move. And the finish. FSK very deliberate now.
Shot clock at 10. There's the shot from the corner. Air ball. And a whistle. Was that a foul?
Yep. It's got to go on Horton. Good box out there by Connor Smith.
Foul on number 22.
Well, foul underneath.
It'll remain Cougar ball.
Into the game comes Moreland.
And number 0, George Taku for the first time.
Senior guard. Contreras clears out on the right side, looking for the pick. He gets it from Smith. Pick and roll into Smith. Smith shoots, and it doesn't go, but Smith will shoot 2.
That was actually a very good post move by Connor Smith. He kept Little off
Foul number 5
with his extended arm. Good
That's
catch.
Number 44, Connor Smith to the line for the Cougars to shoot 2.
Looks like Coach Chesley's working the Eagles bench over there. Got a couple more players to make an appearance, and looks like he's having that discussion with them now.
Connor makes the first one. He'll shoot 1. Got them both.
Nice looking foul shots by the young man.
Little brings it up. Guarded by Contreras. He goes right by him. Inside to Horton. The spin move, no good. And then a loose ball foul on Little as he pushes.
Horton. Horton created all the contact. So now we have a fan favored by Francis Scott Keys checking into the game.
John Gast, number 10.
5'11" junior.
So Gast and Taku in the game now. Their first minutes. Down on the left side, Rickard lobs it inside to Smith. He turns, gets the back door. Shot is good, and Moreland is fouled. He'll shoot the and one.
Nate Moreland.
Nice finish.
To the line for
Nate through the contact.
Tanner Shorb checks back in. Gabe gets a rest. Moreland will shoot 1. Got it. You might remember Nate's brother, Patrick.
Yes.
Remember Patrick?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he end up transferring to Oakdale? Played here for a season under Burdett and then transferred to Oakdale, yes. Down on the left side, Taku. Bounce pass. Number 23, we don't know his name. There's a runner off the glass, and Bertrand puts it in.
For the Eagles.
Strong left hand. Little ball fake, got Connor Smith to rise up, and went past him for the layup.
Rickard, Rose. Ball sizzles right by our chins and into the Catoctin Crazies, who are not too crazy.
There's 2 of them left, and it's good they were alert.
Not too crazy tonight, right? Into Rickard. He has it punched away from behind. Cougars ball.
I say the next time he does that, it's going to be a foul call. 2:29 to play, 20-point lead for the Eagles.
Shorb into Rickard. Rickard to Wiles. Wiles tries to penetrate and drive. Ball gets knocked away. Wiles keeps it. Over to Rickard. He goes hot to the basket. Shoots the runner off. Loose rebound. Moreland comes up with it. There's the horn.
But that ball hit the rim twice.
It did. The ball hit the rim. So the referees are going to confer on this one. And it should have not been a shot clock violation.
Correct.
That's on the table. So they're going to have to give the ball to the Cougars out of bounds underneath their own basket.
Yep.
To make it right. And that's exactly what they do. So Shorb steps out. He'll inbound. Knocked away again.
Ball out of bounds.
Cougars will do it again.
It'll remain Cougar ball.
Shorb.
Got to throw it over top.
Yep. Into Wiles. Wiles has the ball taken right out of his hands by Taku, who goes in and shoots. No, he kicks out to the corner. There's the bucket. It's short. Taku gets the putback. He's fouled.
And into the game for the Eagles, number 4, Nick Everhart.
George
Taku with the offensive rebound and the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Wasn't there a Star Trek? Wasn't that the guy in Star Trek, George Takei? That's it. The guy in Star Trek.
I don't watch TV much like that.
Yeah,
so.
George Takei was the. It was Chekhov, and I'm trying to think of his name in Star Trek. The actor's name was George Takei, and this guy's George Taku. So I imagine he gets a little ribbing. Oh. Especially when he misses the free throw, the basket, the rim, and everything.
44-65, Eagles in command. 2 minutes to play. I believe both benches have played.
The ball stuck on the rim.
Alternating possession.
Jump ball, Cougar ball.
I remember it's Ensign Sulu. That's who he was, Sulu. By the way, did you see that girls' basketball game that was on TV the other day where the ball actually, the girls shot a layup, an underhand layup, and the ball actually just stopped right in the middle of the rim and just sat there. It didn't move.
On the back iron.
On the back, yeah. On the back iron.
Yeah,
I've never seen that. Did you see that?
I didn't see that particular one. I've seen it once or twice in my lifetime.
Inbound, knocked away, loose ball on the floor. Cougars come up with it. We had a whistle.
Sure, good effort to get that ball back for the Cougars, and he's fouled. That's 5 team fouls. He'll go to the line, shoot 2.
That sends number 35, Tanner Shorb, to the line to shoot 2 for the Cougars.
Tanner gets the roll. Got them both. His first trip to the free throw line, he's 2 for 2. Inbound, Everhart brings it up. He goes into the paint, picks up his dribble, looking for help, he gets it. Bertrand pulls the trigger. Whoa! He drains it from three-point land.
I think it's time for that young man to take a rest for the evening. He had a nice night for the Eagles.
Wiles into Pierre. Pierre traveled. I called it before the whistle.
Traveling on the Cougars. It'll be Eagles ball.
Into Everhart. Everhart brings it up across midcourt at the circle. Down the right side, he shoots out of nowhere, off the glass, bank shot, and the crowd goes nuts. Oh my gosh.
Seldom used reserve, drops the 3. I love the support from the starting group over there, and JVs have joined the party.
They're all putting their hands on their heads going, I can't believe he got that.
And that's
off the
2
glass.
threes back to back. when it's going your way, it's going your way, and
it's going their way.
71 points here tonight.
Rickard misses the first one. Braden will shoot one. Now we've got the referees conferring. Not sure what the question is, but
yeah, I'm not sure you are going to change the shooter now after
a substitute.
They're looking at the possession arrow.
No, they're talking to number 35.
Yes, they just moved.
I think he got two.
No, they just flipped the possession arrow.
Oh, okay, all right. Nothing but net. Braden gets the second one. 45 seconds to go in the game. Hart brings it up. Shot from the wing. Off. Rebound Smith. Wiles has it. He brings it across. He goes into the lane. Nice. All the way through, penetrates and scores.
Nice driving layup there by Cooper.
For the Cougars.
Everhart taking his time.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Going to let the clock run out.
Shot clock's off. Francis Kaki showing the sportsmanship. Will not take another field goal attempt.
71-49 is the final score. There's your buzzer. So congratulations to the Eagles. They pull out the W here tonight. That will help them in the playoff standings. They'll move to 5-14 on the season.
Your final score, Francis Kaki.
Yep. And now they'll drop Catoctin to a tie with South Carroll in the 5th and 6th spot.
So a very competitive game for the first and second periods. We went into that half with a 2-point game. The Eagles by 1 bucket up.
Play their final home game against Chesapeake Science Point High School.
And then
let's just say the Eagles took care of business in the second, third, and fourth quarter. Very efficient offense, solid defense. I like that squad, and they're young. You know, he mixes the seniors with the underclassmen quite well. I like the way they play offense. They switch defenses. They responded very well, they being the Eagles, if the Cougars tried to switch defenses. So, yeah, solid point. I'm going to go again. How that team only won 4 basketball games coming into the night is
5 now.
Me. Now it's 5, yeah. 4 coming into the night, 4-14. So, and I don't know if the coach, because we had a little communication, did the coaching change happen?
Yeah. In the mid-season? Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because the new coach, Brian Chesley, has really got this team working.
Yeah, I like the way they play.
And the fact that he starts all of his seniors and then brings the cream in off the bench and just folds them into the mixture.
And, without following them through the season, is that something he's done the whole time, or did he know what he was up against tonight with the Cougars being a little shorthanded down on their side of and said, I can do this with my seniors, and then I'll bring in the juniors and sophomores and take control.
We got a game on Friday, but I want to get a little ahead of ourselves and go to next Tuesday, a week from tonight, the CMC Championship. The small schools will play over at North Hagerstown, and they'll be mostly Washington County schools.
Yep.
The large schools, however, here in Frederick County will play at TJ, and that's the game we'll cover. What's your matchups for the large schools for next Tuesday night?
On the boys' side of the slate is Thomas Johnson versus Oakdale.
Wow.
And then on the girls' side, it's Urbana. No, check that. I'm sorry. Frederick, who beat Urbana handily here in the second time to get the tiebreaker versus Linganore.
So Frederick Linganore, which is a rivalry that goes way back.
And Linganore girls beat Frederick girls both times this season, but only by 3 points and 4 points.
So that's going to be a fight.
That's going to go
real
down.
Fight.
And then on the boys' side, Oakdale did sweep Thomas Johnson 5 points and 10 points. And to be honest, Thomas Johnson, boy, when we saw them against Frederick, I think they always seem to be peaking at playoff time.
Yeah, at the right time.
Yep, Coach Manley has them going in the right direction.
Coach Manley's got the experience, knows when to hit the gas. So, all right. But we will be back on the broadcast this Friday at Urbana. North Hagerstown, the Hubs, who we've seen several times, will play the Urbana Hawks, who we have yet to see. Or did we? Well, we saw them early. Very early. Yeah, very early. And so the Hubs at the Hawks this Friday, tip off at 7 p.m.
Yep, looking forward to that.
All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you this Friday night. Have a great week.
Good night, all.
Don't worry if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast. All of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault.